I love to print selection. So don't worry, printing is a topic I'm going to discuss in the later movies. I'm going to devote an entire chapter for that. So don't worry about that. But for now, I would like to see your output. That is, even if you could not print it, okay, I would love you to do this, screenshot it and then send it to this Telegram group for us to see. Let's see how you are doing. At least it's going to actually ignite the passion for others. I'm going to select this guy down here. Then I will click on the file button and then click on print, of which you can get to by pressing the Ctrl P command. And at this time, notice, look at what you've got over here. No problem with that. And the printer, the first thing I've seen over here is print. This is the command which is going to do the printing for me. And then if I want a couple of copies, then I can specify it here, but currently it's set to 1. But the first thing I would have to do is to change my printer. So I'm going to click on the drop down arrow here, and you can see I've got a couple of printers installed in the system right down here. But then the printer I would actually love to use, which is currently offline because I'm not going to print this currently, I am going to use my HP LaserJet M5030 MFP. That is, the MFP is multifunctional printer. So I'm going to click on that. And then if you are using A4 sheet to print, that is, if you are using A4 paper, then switch this letter to A4. Very important, so that you can get what you see on screen. At this point, I think print active sheet, that is not what I want. Instead, I would love to print selection. That is all, because sometimes you might have a couple of things here to print. Then once you are done with that, all you have to do is to hit the print button right here, and it's going to print it out for you, provided your printer is connected to the system. So you have to connect the printer, and maybe if you don't know how to install a printer driver, I will be discussing that in future movies. But then any challenge you've got, please just reach out to the group, post your challenge there. A lot of IT technicians out there to help you. We are all ready to help one another. Now, haven't print that. That is how you actually take advantage of these basic things inside Excel. And then the last thing I'm going to do over here is to click on the save button. And friends, I would love to see your feedback. I would love to see how you are doing inside this software. But then there is one more thing. When you look closely at this, when you click, in fact, I actually made a mistake. Okay, this is actually a mistake. So I'm going to click on the file button here and notice print. Now, when you actually go for print, let me switch from selection to print active sheet. You notice that these things are not in any table at all. That is because the grid lines we've been seeing all along here is just to guide us. So what you have to do is to select these guys right here, then come to the font group, then notice this guy. It will tell you borders or bottom border or whatever you've got here. Click on the drop down arrow, then choose all borders. Very important. Now click on all borders and you end up drawing borders, and maybe you might want to take advantage of something else, so you can actually click to drag this guy and then position these guys to at the center right here. This looks much better than what we've got some time ago. Then click on the file button, go to print, and at this time you can see everything nicely presented in a table. Then you can just hit on the print button and you are good to go. And that is how, friends, you take advantage of these things right inside Excel. I would love to see how you are doing. In fact, after doing it, just screenshot it, take a photograph of it, put it inside this group for us to see. Let's see how you are doing. So that is how, friends, we work right here inside Excel for today. Thank you.